Hi, my name's Madison, and this is Baby Cat. And this is gonna be my first YouTube video on my channel. I guess I felt kind of inspired recently. I've been seeing a lot of people just uploading casual content on YouTube, just kind of talking. And I've kind of really resonated with that style of video, I guess you could say. And I wanted to give it a try myself. I have dabbled in putting myself out there online a little bit. It made me really anxious because I always felt like I had to perform and stuff like that. So I feel like I want to give it another try, but in a more relaxed, kind of peaceful way that I can just mellow out to. And the reason that I'm even coming back to YouTube is because I have been hearing people share their stories and like give their experiences, and I've been able to learn a lot and grow from their what they've been through in their life, and I felt like that guidance has been really important to me in my life, and it always has. YouTube has been a part of my life for a very long time. I mean, most of my childhood I grew up watching Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and a part of me always wanted to put myself out there like that and be kind of like a friend to people, someone to bring comfort to people like they did to me. And I guess while I may not play video games, well, that's a lie. I do play video games a little bit, but I have a lot of stories that I want to share, and I have a lot of things that I still like struggle with in my day to day that I want to help other people walk through. I want to walk through together because at the end of the day, it really feels hard to, I guess, kind of, your brain can be really isolating. I guess is what I'm trying to say. It tries to tell you that like you're the only person in the world who feels like this, and you are just the worst, basically. And I want to tell, and I've been through that most of my life. I'm talking nearly all of it, and I've just been trying to dig myself out of that hole recently. I've been dealing with that kind of stuff, that negative self-talk, the pain of it all, and trust me, been through I've been through a lot. But the thing is that as much as I've been through things, I know there's a million other people out there, a billion other people who have been through something similar or worse than I have. And I want to help those people because unfortunately, when I was growing up, I really struggled with my mental health. I still struggle with it, and it's likely going to be something I struggle with for the rest of my life. And that's really hard to, I guess, deal with. The knowing that you're going to have to like battling your own mind all the time. It's really exhausting. But what's gotten me through it, and the thing that has been the absolute most helpful for me, has been talking. Just, I felt so pent up and so angry all the time because I felt like nobody understood me. Nobody took the time to listen to me. And that was the most frustrating thing. I remember I would just take it out all on myself because everyone around me was just so shut off. And then, I had all these emotions. I was bursting at the seam with all these emotions. And it's just, I had to just hold it inside because nobody wanted to listen. And it was the most isolating feeling I can't even describe it. It was like I was the only person in the world who ever had these. I felt like an alien on this planet, you know what I mean? But the reality is, and what I found out so many years later after I got out of those abusive situations, is that I wasn't crazy. I wasn't crazy, and I've never been crazy. All I needed was just help. I just needed a friend. I just needed someone to relate to. Because nobody ever talked about how they felt and what they went through when I was a kid, and it was all just kept like hush hush. You weren't supposed to talk about that. And now that I'm out of those toxic households and I'm out of the situations that I used to be in, I find myself still struggling with coming to terms with my past. All the years I missed out on, all the things that I should have had but I didn't, all the things I wish I had but I hadn't, the things I did that I'm not proud of. And I want to be there for others the way I wish that someone had been there for me. I want to speak about the things I went through because it's important to talk about. Because if people don't talk about what they went through, then, everyone just ends up feeling alone, like I did. And that's not fair. And if there's anyone on here by somehow, if somebody stumbled across my video and you relate to this, then I want to tell you that you're not alone. And there is a life after the trauma. There is a life after the pain. There is happiness after the sadness. And you can hear that 1,000 times over. And I know I got sick of hearing that in therapy. Just, things will get better. That's what, oh God, I hate when people say things will get better. Because the truth is, things do get better. And then they get worse. And then they get better. And then they get worse. And the thing is that it always is moving. And I felt like it was always the next thing. Like, oh, once I graduate high school, everything will be better. Oh, once I get away from my mom, everything will be better. Like, sure, it helped, but the pain still lingers. And what really pushed me over the edge to start making this video, start making this whole channel, was that I hadn't talked to my mom in 3 years. And, I can't say I hate my mom. I don't hate her. I should hate her, but I don't. And I guess it's that, like, internal want for a motherly bond or some bullshit. And the thing is it's real, as much as I want it to be just BS. And I tried again. I tried with my mom again. And she told me basically that she doesn't want to talk about it. She doesn't want to whatever. And that she does want a relationship with me, but that I need to be the one who changes. If I want a relationship with her, then I need to get over everything and just act like it didn't happen. Move on, she said. And if I can't, then there's nothing between us. Now, has been stirring something up in my noodle for the couple days since I heard her say that. That crackly voice through the phone. You know. Not even, I couldn't even see her face when she was saying it. Thank goodness, because it tore me up. And that, it's not true. And the thing is that, like, I know, I've been told since, for forever, since the freaking very beginning that I started talking about my problems, that I just need to get over it, that I just need to move on. And here's the thing, if someone has ever told you that you need to just get over and move on, they're wrong. Especially if they're the person who did the things that messed you up. It sounds like they're just gonna sweep it under the rug. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. You do not have to bury your pain in order to make the person who did it to you more comfortable. You see what I'm saying? And I'm saying this to you as well as myself, because when I'm talking, I know that that's how I should feel, but it's complicated. You know, it's hard. And my therapist always tells me that saying things aloud makes it easier for your brain to, I guess, believe. Because if you let yourself talk to yourself in your head, it's easy to misconstrue. Or something like that. And I think she's kind of right. But it's hard. It's really hard. It's hard every day. And, you know, if there's even one person on here that I can help with this kind of stuff, because at the end of the day, I've always been told that you can pick your family, that you know, blood doesn't mean anything, and that your family can be whoever is kind and loving to you. And I believe that's true. I do not think that your family is purely who is related to you by blood. It is who you make it. It is who loves and cares about you. But here's the thing. I also think you can't pick your family. And two things can be simultaneously true, even if they're contradictory. Sorry. And I couldn't pick my family. And my family put me through a lot of shit, as a lot of families do. And I have a new family. And yet, the hole in my heart is not filled. And I don't think it ever can be. And that's the truth that that is really hard to deal with. There is a grief, a darkness that, you know, looms in my head when I think about what I should have had, what should have been, what I didn't have. And I know other people live with this darkness. I know other people live with this pain. And so I'm hoping by sharing my experiences, my stories, that I guess I can help someone with their problems, with their thoughts, with their struggles. Because, to be honest, the only reason I'm still here is by luck. I got really lucky. And I know that other people won't be as lucky as I was. And I dream of becoming a social worker one day to help people like people have helped me. Because at the end of the day, I just want to be related to. And if there's just one person who sees this and understands, then that's all that matters to me. I'll try to upload weekly. Life gets hectic sometimes, as I'm sure you know. But I hope to see you again. Hopefully with a little bit of a lighter story. And I don't know. I hope you come along this journey with me. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.